Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kirsten and today I'm going to be doing a full face of Drugstore makeup. I'm just going to be showing you all of my favorite Drugstore products, putting them all on my face for you, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm just going to start out with putting my hair back. So I'm going to be starting with my absolute favorite primer. It is my e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. It is $6. I bought it in my e.l.f. store at my mall, but I know they have it at Target. This is super hydrating. I have noticed that all of their primers have a very noticeable silicone feel to them, and it does come out clear. I know they have a bunch of colors. They have it for probably all skin types. I've seen the pore filling one. That's the one that my friend Harley has, and she swears by. She uses it all the time. It definitely feels very hydrating, and it's definitely not water-based, because I noticed with a lot of hydrating primers, they feel like aloe vera, like a cooling water gel, which can be nice sometimes, but this is good if you have really dry skin. And it also doesn't feel like a lotion. So I guess if you're not into lotiony primers, then this one's good for you. So next I'm going to be going in with my Wet n Wild color corrector wheel. I'm just going to take the yellow color and put it under my eyes, and then green on any little blemishes that I have. I see a lot of people use like pink or red under their eyes, but this yellow actually helps a lot. I'm just going to take that green and just going to put it on some red dots I have on my face. So then I'm going to be going in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This was one foundation that I saw that everyone was talking about, and I knew I just had to try it out. And probably everything that people have said about it, good and bad, I can totally agree with. Like, for the bad things, it does smell like paint. I don't really smell it on my face. It's not overpowering. It does have a natural finish. It says it has medium coverage, and the coverage isn't light, but like, I wish it just had like a little bit more. The shade range is okay. I feel like if you're on the paler side, it's pretty good, or like you fall under like the beige category, it's fine. But when it comes to darker shades or really dark shades, they get like really red and orange. Next I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair. This is probably one of the most full coverage, not full coverage, but it has the most coverage out of all Drugstore concealers that I've tried. But I do notice that this does oxidize on me pretty quickly. Next I'm going to be going in with the NYC Smooth Skin Powder. This doesn't give me terrible flashback, but I feel like all powder gives me flashback. So now I'm just going to wipe off my bake and dust the leftover powder all over the rest of my face, just to kind of keep things in place and to stop me from getting shiny. So next I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is in the shade Light Bronze. It smells amazing, and I hate when people say it smells good. Like, it smells like coconuts. Like, it reminds me of like suntan lotion, but like in a good way. It is like too buttery. Like, I just want to swatch it all day because it feels amazing, and it does have a slight sheen to it, but for the most part it's matte. So I am just going to blend that onto my cheekbones, and then on the rest of the brush I'm just going to put that on my jawline and my forehead just to add some color and warmth to my face. Then I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. brush and my Pacifica blush. This is the only Drugstore blush that I have that like works for me really well, because I do have the Wet n Wild ombre blush, but that's just too light. It's like really hard for you to see, but it just has like a really nice color to it. See, it adds like a subtle amount of color to the cheeks. I don't like blushes that are too pigmented, because I feel like this is really nice and easy to build up, and it's just really good on my skin tone. As you can see, it is not very pigmented, and it definitely has like a peachy sheen to it. Then I'm going to be going in with my favorite and only Drugstore highlighter. I've tried a few others, but I've just never really cared for them. They didn't have as much glow as I was hoping that they would. They didn't look very high-end. And mostly if you want like a Drugstore highlighter and you're not into this one, like maybe you've tried it already and you don't like it, honestly, eyeshadow is probably your best bet. Do you see how pretty that is? I feel like that looks really nice. And I'm just going to put that on the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to be going in with the Essence Make Me Brow Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Blondie Brows. I feel like this is just a really nice natural tint to the brows. It's really good for those no makeup days. And I can do it in like under 20 seconds. So they're all done. It looks very natural. They're just a little bit darker. It looks like I did something to them. So I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. The lid did pop off, but that's whatever. This is in the shade Sheer. I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. So I'm going to be using my Carly Bible palette. This is the first one. This is not the deluxe edition, which I don't know if I want it because there are like a lot of repeated shades and I won't be able to use most of the highlighters. I'm just going to be setting my lid primer with this color right here. I'm just going to be taking my Better Bronzer as a transition shade because I don't have any drugstore palettes with a good transition shade in them. I just like to put this on before my other eyeshadow so it just blends in with my eyelid nicely. And I'm going to be taking this brown color. I'm just going to be popping that in my crease. I know I made a video about how much I hated this. I was just kind of angry because I was in a fight with the person who gave it to me. And I just felt like bashing someone. I'm a teenage girl, what you gonna do, right? So then I'm going to be taking this more mauve-y shade and I'm just going to be blending this out into the outer crease. Then I'm going to be taking this kind of fluffy brush and I'm going to be going in with this shade. Then I'm going to be taking this thin brush and taking these two colors. I'm just going to be smoking that on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to wet this Mally Dual brush and I'm going to go into this shade right here. Then from my Coastal Zen palette, I have the Coastal Zen shadow in the shade White Silver. And I'm just going to use that to brighten up my inner corner. I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Volume Express mascara. Then for the lips, I'm going to be using the NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Push Up. Okay, finally I'm going to be setting my face with the e.l.f. Mist and Set. Okay everyone, this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.